Alright, well, whenever you work with Corey, he never tells you the whole part of the story of what you're going to be doing in a day. So he said we was going to build a retaining wall, or help him stack a little retaining wall. And I think he's going to have to get a couple his little dump truck loads of gravel in there. But he never told me that I had to run a mini skid when it's 20 degrees outside and now I can't feel my hands. No, I need a cab. Who needs gloves? I need a cab. Right? Come on. I was burning a burn pile this morning. That's warm. That's what you do when it's 20 degrees outside. You don't run a mini skid that it draws air to cool it across your legs. So now my pants are frozen and I can't feel my hands. Anyways, we're gonna stack a little retaining wall, but I gotta try to move dirt that's on frozen ground. I can't get any traction to get into the pile. Anyways, now I'm gonna go get some dang gloves because he's got me doing stuff like this. All right. Well, thank you, Scott Weber, for letting us use your skid loader. He's a builder in here, but he watches my channel. And I'm back in the saddle of another 65. It's making me really miss my 65. I would much rather, man, this poor machine is so cold. It's 20 degrees outside. I hate firing stuff up to run it when it says cold, but it is what it is. Gotta love those dirt tracks. Woo! There's something a 75 can't do. It can't turn when it's in 2-speed on asphalt. Oh. Got any separation in here? Sure we do. That way we can get in, not mess up the waddle. There we go. Cab door down, check. Gotta get in this tight side yard on frozen ground. That sounds awesome. I don't know if we're gonna fit. Gotcha. It caved off. I think I can get that gravel pile up. Oh yeah, this machine was parked next to the gravel pile, so I can get the gravel pile. I got about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches on each side. Let's see. Wedges thing in there. Don't want to be too far. Corey's wanting me to get all the way in there. I don't want to be on this overdig here on the corner. It's going to cave off. I mean, I get you want to get rocking there, but behind me. Frozen dirt. Pretty tight in here. Yeah, it must have been a frozen chunk of dirt. Well, I know Scott used to watch my videos. Scott, if you're watching my videos, thanks for letting me borrow your skid loader. I know you know I'm capable of running it, so. Sewer clean out. Super utility guy's truck in the middle of the yard. Tight side yard, overdig on the corner, frozen ground. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. I've used one for about 3 hours, but 2 or 3 hours it wasn't enough to really get a feel for it or if I'd like it or not. I miss my 75 every time I get in one. This thing is so much faster. I'm in single speed right now. I don't know if you can see, but I'm not in 2-speed. There ain't no rabbit up there. This thing is so fast. It's so much faster than my 75. My gosh. For doing grade work and stuff like that, it's a little more comfortable than my 75. My 75 has like a high back seat in it, and you would think that it would be a little more comfortable, but it's really not. You sit a little deeper in the 65, but just the speed of this thing. Let's see, how do we open that? We're gonna get our try on a 4-in-1 bucket and see if it's worth what it says it is. I'm just kind of playing around. My thing is I mean, it'd be nice. My buddy's got one, and he likes it for grading around sidewalks. He can back drag the sidewalk. Well, for the price of this thing, I can take my tube bucket and my smooth bucket even if I bought both those buckets brand new, it still wouldn't equal one of these. I think these are like $4 grand or better. You could buy you a tube bucket and a smooth bucket and do like what I did, where my 76-inch bucket will go on the machine, and then I can put my 72-inch tooth bucket inside of it. So I can just marry the buckets with it, take both buckets with me, and I'm good to go. See, I can back drag stuff like that. I mean, obviously if that was a sidewalk, I'd grab my tooth bucket or my smooth bucket and not be using my tooth bucket. I don't know. I mean, I can definitely see where times it would be helpful to have one, but man, I can't bring myself to have that expense. Trying to set a tight wall. We should have just brought my 50. I could have sat over there. It would have been tight, but I could reach this. But he wasn't going to bother me today to help him with a wall, and then he said, hey, can you help me stack it real quick? Well, it's past the end of the day, and we're not done yet, so we had to go get some chain and all that. We got him set up, got him a little block grabby thing for his mini skid. And we're using a 16. hang on. Hang on, I gotta cut this. Let me cut a little bit of that face. It'll get tighter. That's cute. That's tight. All right, here's the little baby wall. Got it knocked out. He's gonna get gravel back behind it. All that stuff with his mini skid, but that turned out pretty nice. So there you go. All right, guys. Well, I'm headed home. He's gonna finish this. I was supposed to be here for an hour. I've been here all day, or most of the day. I did the burn pile over at one of my properties that I'm working on. He said, "Hey, can you come by and help me for about an hour and stack some block out? I'll have everything ready." And I show up, he's digging the china because it was all fill back here. So anyways, I'm ahead and get the 75 picked up, and I'm gonna go home and see what the wife's doing. So you guys have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the little video, and we'll see you tomorrow.